You look at Mamolta, then at Melanie. You decide that there is no turning back now and throw your weapons into the pond. You draw your sword from your belt and toss it into the pond, followed by your dagger. You start to cough, but it is not as bad as it was right after your fight with the bandits. You see Melanie's gaze directed at you out of the corner of your eye. She looks a bit concerned by your coughing fit. You look back up at Mamolta. Yes, that should do. Yes. With that, he lowers his two large stick-fashioned hands down to the ground in front of you and Melanie. Melanie walks forward and lays herself in his right hand. Seeing this, you follow her lead and place yourself in Mamolta's left hand. Suddenly, you feel the sticks wrap around you snugly, then tighter and tighter until you feel you can't breathe. Struggling for air or movement or something, you panic, shaking your body, looking for anything you can do to stop whatever is happening. Is Mamolta suffocating you? Have you been tricked by Melanie? The sticks grow ever tighter, and then, when you feel as if you are just about to pass out, the sticks release their grasp on you as you are placed on cold stone ground. You inhale deeply and breathe in damp, musty air full of spices and incense. You crawl to your knees and hands and gain your bearings. You have been placed in what seems to be a cave. A well-furnished cave at that. Tables, bookcases, chairs, torches and carpets adorn the floors and walls of this cave. You look up and see Melanie on her feet but breathing sharply. A bit of warning next time, perhaps, you say in between breaths of air. You can feel your adrenaline decreasing now that you don't feel as if you are in immediate danger. Melanie smiles for what you recall as the first time. Sorry, I forget that the experience can be rather uncomfortable for those not experienced to it, she says, though you feel she was well aware of what she was doing. Looking behind you, a small pond shines, ever-changing patterns of reflected light across the walls. This must be where you entered from, though you are completely dry. You would have thought that the Coven's home would have just been, well, another shack in Bourne, but it makes sense that a Coven would want to be well hidden and protected. Mamolta's grip on your head has done no favours for your headache from having your head slammed into the wall by the bandit. You regain your composure and stand to your feet. Looking around this entrance room to the Coven, you notice a few faces flickering in the dim torchlight, looking at you from different tables, their eyes trained on you with an almost mad concentration. Feeling better? Melanie asks, looking at you, still smiling. I think so. Melanie walks over to the closest witch who sits at a table alone. Where is Mistress Lorraine? You hear her ask the other witch. As Melanie converses with the other witch, you stand up and look around. You walk up to a close bookcase and see a book spine that reads, "The Basis of Magics and How Mankind Came to Possess Them." You pull the book from the bookcase and place it in your satchel. You look to your right and see an older witch standing above an altar from which a purple smoke permeates from an incense stick. It looks familiar to the smoke that came from Paul's pipe last time you met him. The witch inhales deeply from the purple smoke and stumbles back into a chair. She looks to be in a state of complete calm. You walk over to the altar, and in the smoke you can see small symbols that seem to form in the smoke. What will you do? Inhale the smoke as the witch did, or walk back to Melanie and try to find Mistress Lorraine? The choice is yours. Leave your choice in the comments of this video or on the YouTube short tomorrow. Remember, all are welcome to participate.